Ceasefire deal is off and releasing the Epstein files. It's 5 and 10 from Skywatch TV for Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. I'm Derek Gilbert. As you can see, we're working from our home studio, our in-home studio today. Even though our home studio out in our barn is only 30 steps away, it is 30 steps across an ice-covered driveway at this point. I slipped and fell out there last year, and we ain't doing that again. Item number 5 today, Gaza. Hamas intends to delay the next hostage prisoner exchange that was scheduled for Saturday. This is according to a spokesman for the terror group, goes by the nom de guerre Abu Obaida, says that Israel has not fulfilled its obligations under the current ceasefire, claims that Israel delayed the return of displaced Gazans to northern Gaza Strip and opened fire on some of them. The terror group is demanding retroactive compensation for the alleged violations of the ceasefire. For his part, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says if the hostages are not released on schedule, the ceasefire deal is over. He's echoing President Donald Trump, who said that if the prisoners are not returned in full by Saturday noon local time, let hell break loose. We'll see what happens. This is disappointing, but not really surprising. Remember, we've been saying for a long time, because it's been reported for more than a year, that Hamas probably doesn't have control over all of these hostages, that they were divided early on between Hamas and other groups in the Gaza Strip, like Palestinian Islamic Jihad, armed gangs, criminal gangs. So even if Hamas wanted to release them, and that is still an open question, they probably can't. And there are many of them that are no longer among the living, sadly. The condition that the 3 released this past week was not good. They looked like they'd been really malnourished over the past 450 plus days. Meanwhile, President Trump has doubled down on his claim that the U.S. would own Gaza, that the U.S. would buy, own, redevelop Gaza into the Riviera of the Middle East. Again, I still think that he's just putting this out there to provoke the Arab states in the region into discussing actual solutions to a problem that region has been trying to negotiate since at least 1936. They've been talking about two-state solutions since 1936, when it was still part of the British mandate under the League of Nations Charter. Basically, President Trump trying to get them to do something instead of kicking the can down the road and hoping that Israel collapses before they're forced to do something. Item number 4, release the files. Jeffrey Epstein's client list, set to be released by President Trump's task force assigned with declassifying federal secrets. Trump appointed Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna to lead a team tasked with releasing files related to 9/11, the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, UFO sightings, the assassination of Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., and so on. This task force was the result of Trump's executive order to declassify all remaining records related to the assassination of JFK, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King. It was revealed on Monday that the FBI suddenly discovered thousands of top secret JFK files as they began looking to execute Trump's executive order. Files that were supposed to be declassified and released several years ago. Like, oops, we just found these boxes of things. How convenient. Topic number 3, leaking in Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Times published a report over the weekend. A large-scale immigration enforcement action is planned in the Los Angeles area before the end of February. This operation, according to the LA Times, would be spearheaded by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and would focus on people who don't have legal status in the country or who already have pending orders of removal. This is according to a document, an internal document, seen by the LA Times. Now the question is, who leaked the document to the LA Times? I mean, it's not really the practice for law enforcement to say, hey, we're coming to get you. Why did the Times editorial staff think it was okay to publish this story? And more importantly, who is going to be prosecuted for this leak? Item number 2, the end of the Boy Scouts. As a former Life Scout, this is sad, but we've been seeing the end of the Boy Scouts coming for quite some time. They've officially changed the name to Scouting America. They've removed the word boy from the name. This, according to the media reports, marks a significant shift towards inclusivity. Well, only in the branding. I mean, the organization has been under fire for about a decade now for its handling of a very old sex scandal. In 2013, they began allowing openly gay scouts into scouting. Then in 2015, they allowed homosexual men to become scout leaders. And then sliding even faster down the slippery slope, in 2018, they began allowing girls to join the Boy Scouts, as if the Girl Scouts don't even exist. This organization said its mission has remained the same for a century: to prepare young people to make ethical and moral choices over their lifetimes by instilling in them the values of the Scout oath and law. Quote, whether it's a camping trip, a Pinewood Derby car race, or a trail hike, every adventure encourages personal growth by teaching youth how to set goals and achieve them with determination, end quote. Again, remember, now this is an organization that's now allowing adult men of all sexual orientations and preferences to take kids, boys and girls now, on camping trips. You know, our daughter is no longer at an age where she would be in scouts, but I'm sorry, adult male leaders leading my daughter, that's not happening. The name change, according to the press coverage, the group aims to remain relevant by embracing diversity and emphasizing Boy Scouts of America filed for bankruptcy in 2020, just emerged from bankruptcy in 2023. The name change just reflecting its further slide into irrelevancy, and I predict the Boy Scouts, Scouting America, will no longer exist by the end of this decade. Coming up, we've got incoming another asteroid on the way in, and small chance, but not zero, of impact. I'll tell you where and when straight ahead on 5 and 10.
You can support the ministry of Skywatch TV and our continued efforts to share the gospel of Jesus Christ throughout the four corners of the world, and receive your very own copy of this incredible masterpiece when you order The World Before the Flood special offer. Not only does this incredible opportunity include Rick Renner's new book, Fallen Angels, Giants, Monsters, and the World Before the Flood, how the events of Noah's Ark and the flood are relevant to the end of the age, but it also includes the best-selling book, Giants, Gods, and Dragons, exposing the fallen realm and the plot to ignite the final war of the ages by Derek and Sharon Gilbert with companion DVD. This incredible book and DVD set reveals the actual identities of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, the identity of Nimrod, and the true location of Babel. Why the wild beasts that accompany the deadly rider on the pale horse might actually be disease-causing viruses, and so much more. Sold separately, these items hold a retail value of nearly $100. Yours now for your donation of only $45, which includes free shipping to all U.S. orders. So don't delay. You can support the ministry of Skywatch TV and help us continue spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ right now by scanning the QR code on your screen using the camera app on your phone for instant access to this special opportunity. You can visit us at skywatchtvstore.com or call 1-844-750-4985 and ask for The World Before the Flood special offer right now.
Item number 1 today, incoming. A new calculation shows that a large asteroid recently discovered, recently predicted to have an increased chance of hitting the Earth, could miss Earth, but instead hit the Moon. NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies, or CNEOS, reviewed the trajectory of asteroid 2024 YR4, so named because it was only discovered in 2024, found that its odds of striking Earth in the year 2032 has doubled, up from about 1% to about 2.3%. Again, it's a very small chance that it's going to hit, but it's not zero. But the new calculations by University of Arizona astronomer David Rankin reportedly found there's a 0.3% chance that it misses the Earth and hits the Moon. Now, this asteroid is about 300 feet wide. I mean, if it hit, it would cause some damage. Scientists suspect that if 2024 YR4 hits the moon, some debris might rain back onto the planet. Again, small chance and still uncertainty about the trajectory of this asteroid, only discovered on December 27th. So again, don't panic. This is the kind of thing that the red tops in the UK, like the Sun, the Mirror, the Express, etc., they just love to run with this story. Not zero, but again, very small. This week on Skywatch TV, we continue our discussion with Rick Renner about his fascinating book, World Before the Flood. You've probably heard the stories. The Euphrates River is drying up. Is that the fulfillment of prophecy? This is week number 3 of our discussion with Rick. You can watch this program and the 2 previous shows at skywatchtv.com, where all of our video content is always to be found. You can watch it over the air. Our broadcast schedule is posted at skywatchtv.com/channels. Now, if you got a set-top box like Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, you can watch it on the Skywatch TV channel. Just make sure you've got that installed on your set-top box. Or if you've got a set-top, or rather a smart TV preloaded with Roku or Fire TV, you can also watch it over the internet, youtube.com/@Skywatch Television. Subscribe, share, click the bell for notifications, hit that like button. And you can also find us at rumble.com/Skywatch TV. We are also available on our free mobile app. You can add us to your smartphone or tablet, iOS, Android, Amazon, Kindle Fire. The app is free. We have links to those app stores at our website, skywatchtv.com. Follow 5 in 10 online. We're at YouTube at 5 in 10. Again, subscribe, share, click the bell for notifications, hit that like button, and please follow us on X at 5_in_10. And thank you for watching as we keep watch. I'm Derek Gilbert. This is 5 in 10 from Skywatch TV.